All right, let's try this again here. Hopefully this is working a lot better. I know we were running into some technical difficulties there. If you could either throw a like or I think the comments might be turned off for this, but drop a like or something. Let me know if this is looking and sounding better. Apologize for the delays and the issues. Hopefully we got it figured out. All right. Quick recap for those just joining, and if you weren't able to see or hear, I know the connection was kind of all over the place for everybody. So for those that were able to see, saw a pretty exciting first period. Storm came out with a 4-1 lead, led by Easton Portner with 2 tallies in the first. They started off 2-0, gave up kind of a weak one on a little bit of a dump in to make it 2-1. But then quickly answered and got 2 more back. Goal scorers to this point, Portner with 2, Wheeler with 1, and Dodge with another. Very high-paced game so far. A lot of physical hockey, kind of as you expect here in the playoffs. Storm come in with the 8th seed. They host the 9 seed Pine City Dragons. Winner set for a matchup with Little Falls on Tuesday night.
Storm will send out their top group here. Pakla centering Dodge and Portner, along with Jensen and Eitenauer on the backside.
Little delay here. They're kind of squeegeeing up some water down by the Zamboni there.
That tends to be a problem here at Arena East, as we've seen that kind of affect the first few minutes of periods every once in a while, is the puck sticking to the ice and it not moving the greatest. So refs are kind of cleaning that up a bit here before the second starts.
Game started off pretty back and forth as far as the pace of the play went, but the domination on the scoreboard for the Storm kind of also followed on the ice. They were in the Dragons' end majority of that first period. Once they were able to get a couple in, it was all Storm, so they need to keep that up. Those of you that remember, they just hosted Wadena Deer Creek the other day, took a 4-1 lead into the second, and ended up falling in that matchup. So see if they can rebound here as the draw tied up at center ice and dumped in by Miska, who takes a hard hit from Portner. Now Dodge on the wall. Had it taken away. Centering pass. Intercepted by Jensen. Mixka was able to get it to Legger momentarily before Dodge knocked it away. They fight for it in the corner. Dodge now with it. Dodge carries, makes a move, tried to slide over to Portner as he's taken down. Portner now comes off the wall, and the Dragons come the other way with it. Eitenauer, home run pass, tried to go for dodge. Lands on net, so icing waved off. Eitenauer holds the zone for the Storm. Puck comes back for Eitenauer, kick save. Made there. Center ice, Arndt. Had it taken away as the Dragons come in the other way. Youngbauer, backhand shot goes just wide. Jensen, behind his net, drops it back. No one there for the Storm. So the Dragons come away with it. Kind of kicked there by the official, and high off the glass they go. Offsides is the call. Storm will change. See if they can get the matchup they want here. Pakala to draw with Welch. Comes off the wall this time now for Thole. Now Tell trying to get to Portner. It was deflected. Portner goes off the glass. Pakala makes a move, sidesteps a man, goes in after it. Pakala pressured by Thole, had it taken away. It's the Dragons unable to clear. Puck kind of squirts out to center ice. Dodge, throws a hit. Comes for Portner. Portner tried to chip it forward, kind of ran into Tell. Wheeler comes away with it though for the Storm. Wheeler carries in at the blue, cuts to the middle, shot deflected high into the air. There's a big collision on the side of the net now. Dragons come the other way with it. Dumped in and held onto by Young. White to draw. It was won by McCall Legger, but they blow the play dead. Looks like they'll toss White out of the face-off. It's now to be Christensen to draw. He wins it back for White. White goes off the wall. Rydberg goes cross ice for Youngbauer. Youngbauer, his pass was intercepted. Quickly turned the other way, though, as the Dragons come away with it. Now Christensen with speed. Puck knocked into the corner. Throws one towards the goal. Loose puck in the crease. Picked up by Rydberg. Rydberg pressured by Christensen. Christensen knocks him off the puck as it's dropped behind the corner now for Youngbauer. Youngbauer fanned on it as he was pressured by White. Arndt deflects it down. Dragons come the other way. It was Legger. He dumps it in. Centering pass. Bros tried to hammer it home. Nice save by Young. Storm clear for an ice.
Other than that first goal for the Dragons, they haven't had a ton of great scoring opportunities here in this first little half of this game, but
loose puck there, a shot blocked by Pakala from the point as the centering pass was intended for Mixta, but taken away by Portner now. Portner makes a move. He's ran into by Thole, who has it now in the corner. Portner takes it away. Tried to drop it back. Legger on the wall. It's McCoy Legger. Eitenauer gave to Portner. Portner had it taken away. Miska, cross ice, four-legger. Legger back to Miska. He fires one in on goal. Sent to the corner by Jensen. Now Thole. His shot was blocked by Dodge. Portner tried to spring Dodge on a breakaway. Was deflected. And a heavy there as Portner comes away with the puck. Quickly tripped. We'll get a penalty call on the Dragons. The Storm will go to the man advantage.
So it'll be their first power play opportunity here for, I believe, either side here. So see if the Storm can kind of take advantage of that tripping call there by the Dragons.
Pine City side upset with that call, as teams usually are when they get called. Tell walks the blue line, takes a shot in, kick save there by Olsen. Sent the length of the ice. Tell picks it up for the Storm. He gives to Christensen. Christensen almost turned it over there, hands it off at the blue line for Kruger. Now Storm come the other way. It's White. He protects. Takes a hit and drops to the corner for Kruger. Kruger between the legs now for Tell. Tell. Arndt fanned on it, had it taken away. Young will have to play this one down. 45 seconds gone in the advantage. As Tell is tripped now, another call coming. Pine City's bench just livid as the crowd's starting to get into it now for the Storm. 5-on-3, looking to make this 5-1.
Yeah, both the bench and the Pine City side of the fan section here very upset with that call, as that's the second tripping call within a minute there. But nevertheless, the Storm will have a 2-man advantage for a minute and 7 seconds here.
Dodge walks around the net. They'll set up top now. Portner along the half wall gets it across for Eitenauer to Jensen. Eitenauer cross crease now for Portner. Portner wasn't able to get a shot off, but he gets to Eitenauer, who fans on it. Puck loose into the corner. Portner picks it up. Portner gives to Jensen. Jensen. Eitenauer now. He goes, Jensen. Portner one-timer. Goes just wide. Storm control. Back for Portner. Portner now for Eitenauer. Had it deflected out in front. Jensen not able to hold. They'll have to regroup. 20 seconds remaining in the 5-on-3 advantage. So Jensen tried to feather a pass across for Portner. Briefly deflected, but they pick it back up. Eitenauer sends one in. Save Olsen. Rebound out in front. Still loose. Olsen dives at it and is able to cover on the back post as Thole and Pakla get into it.
Yeah, nice little rebound chance there for the Storm. Just no one able to quite get a good handle on that one as Olsen makes a nice save there to keep the Dragons deficit to 3. 3 seconds to go on that first tripping call on the Dragons, so be 1 man short here pretty quick.
Pine City returns to 1 skater short. Now Portner. He'll wait. Takes a shot, deflected high up, out of play. So stay in the zone.
They'd like to think shots from the wall there on the far side are not what the Storm are looking for here. Is those ones a little bit easier for the goaltenders to read, but see if the Storm can work one in here with the last 44 seconds of the power play.
So Eitenauer has it. He gives to Portner. Portner had it in his skate, selects to give to Dodge. Now it's Jensen. Jensen protects, goes to Eitenauer. Eitenauer kind of had it pushed away, but Jensen there to help out. Olsen, stick save. As Pakla, Rydberg go after it. Rydberg sends it along the wall. Ait now are able to get there for the Storm. Portner now walks. Jensen all alone up top. Wines fires. Kick save. Portner on the rebound. Save again by Olsen. 4 seconds to go on the power play. Storm not able to hold the zone. They'll get called for offsides as the penalty expires on the Dragons. So a successful penalty kill.
Yeah, probably a huge kill there for the Dragons. Storm spent most of the time there in the offensive zone, just not a whole lot of quality chances there on that couple-man advantage.
Tell has it for the Storm. He'll send it in. White chases after Youngbauer. He's able to take the puck away, but the Dragons now have it with Mixka. Mixka takes a shot high and wide out of play. I don't believe that was deflected. They say it went off of possibly a Storm defender, so it is going to stay in the zone. Storm bench asking why this puck is staying in the zone. Nobody really could say for sure what it went off of. To me, it looked like it just kind of went straight up out of play. The Dragons get the offensive zone draw and win it. So they pressure now. Ledger tried to throw it up the wall. Miska there in to help out. Up top for Thole. Sin tried to hit a one-timer as Christensen pressures him. Puck now loose out in front and they score. Welch scores and awkwardly celebrates. 4-2 now for the Dragons. Trying to cut that lead.
Looks like the Dragon bench kind of asking officials.
They face off one now by the Dragons.
There.
Sent in behind the net. Kukluk there. Kukluk goes cross ice for Daniels. That pass was deflected. Just out of the reach is Rydberg. Throws one too far for Youngbauer. McDonald dumps it in. Icing waved off. Good at the line. Wheeler reaches out, able to hold the zone. Daniel now for the Storm. Centering pass for Poplinski, sent just wide as Wheeler gets tangled up in front of the net and taken down. McDonald drops for Wheeler, who dumps it in. Centering pass. Wheeler in the slot. Pushes his shot just wide and is taken down again in front of the net. Kukluk sends one in, saved by Olsen. Matfield across. Rydberg. Rydberg hit hard. Looks like there might be a penalty coming on this. His hands got a little high on that. So he'll get an elbow here. I believe it was McDonald. Could be mistaken. It's Wheeler who will go for an elbow. Got the hands a little high. Now Pine City with a power play. So Jensen and Rydberg, they get called here for presumably unsportsmanlike conduct.
It looks like they're going to take one from each side here on this one, plus the elbowing call, I do believe.
You could kind of hear Youngbauer as he was getting called, not happy. Really nice leadership by Aiden Welch. Kind of went over there and calmed him down, said, hey, we don't need another 10-2. They've already got one game misconduct for talking back to the refs on the day. As Portner kind of gets an explanation here from the officials on why Jensen has to sit. When it's all said and done, should be 5-on-4, a power play for Pine City with those two coincidental unsportsmanlike conduct minors. We'll see what they call officially. So it will be 5-on-4. Portner, Pakula, Tell and Patterson out to kill for the Storm.
So the Dragons, right after that goal there to make it a 2-goal deficit, will get their first power play chance of the night here. Just over 7 minutes to go here in the second. Ref's been kind of picky here on the face-off draws. Not quite sure what that one was blown for.
Won by the Dragons. Rydberg gave it to Welch. He walks down. Rydberg back to Welch. Cross ice, tried to go to Mixka. Sent the length of the sheet by Patterson. As Rydberg now carries. Rydberg hit hard by Portner. Puck comes out now. Rydberg not pleased. Dragons behind the net. Centering pass deflected by Pakula. McCall. Legger was denied there, and it comes out to center ice. Miska. Miska walks. He goes cross ice. Tried to get it to Welch. Welch pressured. Lindblom now with it. Back for Welch, taken away by Portner. Portner in. Short-handed, walks around the boards. He's got space, cuts to the middle. Saved by Olsen. Taken the other way now by Lindblom. Big hit, center ice. As Eitenauer carries. Eitenauer walks. He slides one across, tried to get it to White. Olsen got in there and made the save. Broke up the play.
Nice play there by White at center ice there to kind of break that puck up, create that turnover there, and created a nice little chance there for the Storm short-handed.
White and Kruger, the forward penalty killers for the Storm. 30 seconds to go on that penalty kill. As pushes it forward right into the glove of Olsen. They'll do it again. White again tries to push forward. This time the Dragons control. Center ice, they give it to McCall Legger. Legger drops for Thurman. His shot deflected just wide. Sin. He walks. Glove save held on to by Young.
I do believe that is the first shot on goal here for the Dragons on this power play. Just with under 15 seconds left to go in the kill here.
Face off. Off the wall, taken away by Portner. Portner again shorthanded with speed. He walks, takes a shot, had it deflected. Pakula there now for the Storm will send it in as the Storm return to full strength. 5 minutes to go here, second period. Puck loose now for Pakla. He gloves it, drops to himself. Pakla, shot, saved by Olsen. Rebound still loose out in front. Lindblom helps him out. Shoves it into his pads, and we'll get a whistle.
Successful kill there for the Storm, which might be a factor here down the road later in this game, but Storm retained that 2-goal lead here late in the second.
Face off, won by the Storm. Patterson sent one in on goal. It was deflected wide. Tell able to hold the zone. Puck loose by the blue line, taken the other way by Youngbauer. Youngbauer drops, tried to get it to Legger. But Dodge now comes the other way. He works in on Rydberg. Gets it in on net, and Olsen will cover. Rydberg wraps one around the corner for Youngbauer. Youngbauer chips it high up into the air. Played by Kukluk, taken the other way though by Lindblom. Puck still loose as Martfield had a chance at it. He has it now, sends one in, deflected away. McDonald there for the Storm. McDonald wrapped up by Lindblom. It's still in the corner. Martfeld up top for Thole. Thole is able to hold the blue. White not able to clear. Off the wall, Christensen. Gives for Kukluk. Kukluk for Kruger. Kruger. The Dragons come in 2-on-1. Martfeld tries to throw a backhander in. Rebound loose. Still loose out in front. Kind of a hold your breath moment there for the Storm. They're able to get a whistle.
Looks like we're gonna get a
Looks like there might be a penalty coming.
It's going to be on the Dragons here, I believe. So the Storm are going to get another power play chance here.
It's Youngbauer who again chats with the officials.
Offensive zone penalty there for the Dragons, as coaches can't be happy after that one.
One place you never want to take a penalty is in the offensive zone, especially when you're in on a 2-on-1. Instead of jabbing at the rebound, he went for the cross check, and the Storm are the beneficiaries of that as they win the face-off and control on the power play, looking to make it 5-2. Portner sent one in on goal. It was taken the Young will have to settle it down. Jensen. He'll hand off for Portner. Portner with speed had it deflected by Legger. Jensen's now pressured. Jensen for Portner. Portner leaves it for Eitenauer. Portner now for Jensen. Jensen headmans to Dodge. The official takes a spill at the blue line. Portner on the wall, pressured hard. Jensen will have to step down. He's not able to hold it now. As the Dragons dump it in again. Jensen. Drops for Portner. Portner carries. Reverses for Jensen. Jensen. Eitenauer sent one in on goal, looking for a deflection, went wide. Jensen up top again. Eitenauer, he walks down. Rebound loose out in front, comes up to Jensen, who fires in on goal. Olsen save. Rebound loose. Comes out to neutral ice. 25 seconds to go left on the power play. Portner gives for Jensen. Now for Dodge. Dodge made a move in on Thole. He still has it. He's pressured by Thole. Portner. Cross ice for Eitenauer, not able to control it. His shot goes wide. Portner fires one in on goal. And a glove save made by Olsen as the penalty expires. Return to 5-on-5. Up top, Tell sends a shot in, kick save. As they work up to the point now. Kruger, centering pass. White loses it center ice now as they come the other way. It's Mixka with speed. Tried to center, nice defensive play there by Tell. Christensen now, hands for White. Storm 3-on-1 if they hurry. White skates himself into the corner, fires one now, taken the other way. Huge missed opportunity there for the Storm. As White now, pressured by Youngbauer. That puck is deflected out of play. White's going to be kicking himself on the bench after that. Looks like might have got. He was with, I believe, Christensen, and it looked like possibly Patterson coming down with him. Kind of got their wires crossed and all sort of went the same direction. Weren't able to get any offensive chance out of it. As this puck is also deflected out of play. 28 seconds to go in the period. Jensen in after it for the Storm. They'll throw it up the wall. Pakla not quite able to chip it out. It's still loose right on that blue line as Dodge now curls. He has it taken away. Welch tried to go by Jensen, wasn't able to. That's going to take us to the end of the second period. Pine City gets one back. It's 4-2. Storm will try to protect a 2-goal lead here in the third. Teams are back on the ice. 17 minutes left on one of these two squads' seasons. Section 5A playoffs. It's kind of been a typical playoff game. A lot of scoring early on, a lot of physicality, kind of a lot of hatred between the two squads. They have not played each other all year during the regular season. So this is the first matchup, but you would not be able to tell just kind of the way that they've been playing each other. It's almost like they know each other's tendencies and kind of already have that bad blood. But this is what you worked for all year. So it's down to the final period. Storm take a 4-2 advantage. They'll look to build on that. The face-off is won by the Storm. Portner now with it. He lost it at the Dragons bench, and Jensen deflects in with Pakala. Rydberg flips one high up out of play. That'll stay in the zone. Face off again, won by the Storm. Jensen sends one in on goal. Loose rebound. Portner scores! Pine City bench not happy with that one, as the shot from Jensen was blockered down by Olsen, and Portner went skate to stick and buried it home.
At 21 seconds into the third period, Portner nets a hat trick here for the Storm, put them up by 3, which 3 goals is a lot better lead in a hockey game than 2, I believe. So could be a big one here for the Storm.
Yeah, exactly what they needed to do. Portner gets for sure at least his second. The first goal of the game looked like it was scored by Portner, but on the announcement it might have been credited to the defenseman that fired it in. So we'll have to double check on that. But Portner makes it 5-2. Dodge now, centering pass. Portner scores again. That'll for sure be the hat trick. And the Storm get this thing back the way they started, 6-2. Portner's been the big gun for the Storm all year long. And they're riding him here in their first playoff game. Delayed penalty call here against the Storm as Christensen touches it. That'll blow it dead. This will be an elbow. It's going to be on Tell. Not what you want to do is give Pine City any hope of getting back into this thing. So go to the kill. So the face-off is won by the Storm. Jensen sends it the length of the ice. Olsen will settle it down. Storm again get it clear as Rydberg goes back for the Dragons. Pick it up. Rydberg now carries. Makes a couple of moves. Lindblom pressured by Jensen. That puck kind of came out into the danger zone, but another clear by the Storm. 45 seconds ran off of that clock there. As Miska carries, he gets past Jensen but lost the handle. He goes into the corner now for Lindblom. Lindblom up to Welch. Welch in on goal. Rebound. Score by Lindblom.
Yeah, like you mentioned, Storm with 2 goals early here in the third, but then you take a penalty there right after, which gives the Dragons some sort of life here in the third now. I'm still trailing by 3, but I'd like to think that's got to get them fired up here a little bit.
Little confusion here. Storm tried to get a change. Officials never had their hand up, letting the Storm know they were all right to change. Official explains to the coach here that they do have a little bit of a buffer after a goal to get a switch. So Storm able to get their line change that they want. As this puck now comes out, delayed offside, Storm will have to tag up. Dumped in now as comes to Wheeler. Wheeler, centering pass, tried to go for Kruger, but Olsen kind of picked it out of the air. It's the Storm make another line change here. Arndt set to draw for the Storm. He gets tossed from the draw. The official had given permission for the Storm to change. It works out though as they win the draw, but Kukluk lost it, and McDonald fell down behind the play, so the Storm almost give one up there as Lindblom, the most recent goal scorer, plays to center ice. Arndt has it. He'll dump it in. Olsen pushes it aside for Thole. Thole for Thurman. Taken away now. Arndt has it. Arndt hit hard. He's pressured now along the wall. Christensen dumps it in deep, able to hold the zone. Christensen and Thurman get tangled up there. It's a puck loose on the blue line. As the Dragons come the other way with it. Legger wobbles one into the corner. Pakla now skates into trouble. He's still got it. Has it taken away now as the Dragons walk. Legger hit by Tell. Centering pass as Pakla lays down. Puck loose out in front. They blow it dead.
Yeah, early whistle there by that far side official. The Dragons bench kind of pleading their case for the official to kind of get in position for that call. He was on the opposite side of that net, which couldn't really see the puck, which
safe to say
a fortunate whistle.
Yeah, the Dragons bench boss and the officials would assume not going to be friends anytime soon. They've had plenty of words for each other here today. As Dodge tried to feather one across for Portner. It was taken away, though, by the Dragons. Now Dodge able to drop for Pakla, who dumps it in. Rydberg after it for the Dragons. He blows a tire. Portner in after it. Welch was able to pick it up, though. He turned it over. Puck still loose, center ice. Dodge sends one in on net. Saved by Olsen. Wheeler wins the draw back. Patterson cycles it down into the corner. As Daniels and Wheeler in there on the forecheck for the Storm. Tell kind of lost sight of it. Not able to hold the zone as Poplinski deflects in. Polinsky hit hard from behind. Excuse me, that's Daniels there. They go cross ice for Lindblom. Lindblom fires one in. Rebound out in front, still loose. Sent high over the net, and the centering opportunity comes out to the point now. Still loose out front. They hammer away at it. Cole Young holds his ground and makes the save as we get a little bit of a skirmish here in front of the net. Young awkwardly handled the dump in from the point. Sent a loose rebound out into the slot. And the Dragons had plenty of chance at it.
Yeah, Young kind of got topped down there, kind of made a diving play there with a toe save, and the Dragon kind of looked like he had an open net from up here, but sent it way wide over the net. This could have been another goal here for the Dragons in the third, but nevertheless, Young stands tall and remains a 3-goal lead here for the Storm.
Jensen wraps one around. This will be icing against the Storm. They wave it off as Rydberg goes back to play it. Now they go for Miska, who fell down. Christensen picked up the loose puck, but White wasn't able to quite get back on side. So we'll get a neutral zone face-off. Almost a nice chance there for the Storm to add another one. As Miska fell down. White pushes it forward. Rydberg gives to Youngbauer. Youngbauer goes length of the ice, deflected by Welch. Held on to by Young. The Dragons will turn that into an offensive zone face-off. Eitenauer had it taken away as they come to the point now. Rydberg sends it in, but Eitenauer this time able to hold on to it, fanned on the pass as it comes out to center ice. Arndt sidesteps a check and drops for Eitenauer. Eitenauer for Jensen. Jensen will skate behind his own net. Tried to give it to Arndt, taken away, shot, stick save by Young, up and out of play. Storm scored 2 early here in the third, but since then it's kind of just been a hang on and try not to get burnt here the last couple of minutes. Pine City's been pushing offensively. This comes up to the point now. They go D to D. Sin sends one in deflected. Saved by Young. Packle along the wall. Pushed forward. Portner now with speed. Cuts to the middle. Shot. Rebound loose. Dodge picks it up. He walks. Taken down hard from behind. It's loose still out on the side of the net, but Lindblom was able to come away with it. Lindblom shakes off a check from Portner. As Kukluk now. Looked like Dodge might have been cross-checked there on that rebound, but now they come out wide open in front. Penalty coming against the Storm. It's loose out in front. Dragons think they score, but it's waved off. There's going to be a penalty against the Storm for a rough. We'll see who they call. Something out in front of the net. Pucks were loose. They were jabbing at it. 2 minutes for roughing. It'll be Kukluk. Lindblom pleading his case to the official, asking how that's not a goal. No surprise here, another conversation with the Pine City head coach.
Yeah, just over 6 minutes in here, the third period, and it's been very action-packed here with Storm putting 2 up early, Litchfield getting another one answered back, and kind of been back and forth since then.
Storm go to the kill. Quick shot by Miska, saved by Young. Rebound came up to the point. Rydberg got it down low. Legger, centering pass, goes through the crease and up top for Miska. Miska walks, fires. He goes high and wide. Puck not able to get out of the zone as Rydberg picks it up. Rydberg into the corner. Legger tried to go to Welch. Back down. Legger, he walks towards the net. Kind of got caught on the side there. It's still loose. Young pokes at it. Storm not able to get it clear. Rydberg takes a shot. Stick saved by Young. That hit the knob of his stick. Welch now. Up top for Rydberg. It was taken away, and Kruger gets a much-needed clear. 1 minute expired in the man advantage for the Dragons as Rydberg sends one across, deflected by Portner. Rydberg will pick it back up. He takes a hit from Portner. Gloved by Welch, had it taken away. Patterson now in shorthanded. He's in with Rydberg. He'll just dump it in on Olsen. Smart decision there. 35 seconds now on the penalty kill. Pass for Legger. This is McCall Legger, young 8th grader. As they work it back now to center ice. Thurman drops for Sin. Sin skates with it. Had it poked away by Patterson. 10 seconds to go on the penalty kill as that puck gets deflected out of play. Draw is one. One-timer for Mixka goes wide. Mixka picks it up on the boards. Centering pass. This time Mixka again. Denied by Young. Play dead as Hogg sent a shot in after the whistle. Portner and Jensen, the captains for the Storm, not happy with that as the net was dislodged. Faceoff should come out of the zone here. It looks like Mixka kind of went flying in and knocked it down when he crashed after his rebound. Faceoff will come out of the zone. So Storm successfully killed the penalty. Catch a couple of breaks, had a goal waved off, as well as a couple of chances there for the Dragons. 8 minutes left to hang on here for the Storm, up by 3. Portner gets tied up there with Hogg. Puck comes loose for Portner. Portner with speed, protects the puck, drives to the net, sent it for Dodge, who was taken down into the crease. As this one's deflected by Welch, high stick, so they're gonna blow that dead.
Once again, the Dragon bench not happy with the officials' call on that one. Can't really tell from up here if that one was played with a high stick or not, but ref's got a better look at that one down below. But nevertheless, Storm will get an offensive zone draw here. Just under 8 to go.
Dragons bench is convinced they had a good look at it. They don't like the call. Face off, pushed into the corner. White will chase after it. He centers. Christensen sent one in on goal. Rebound for Jensen. Deflected out in front. Arndt throws one towards the net as White will chase after it. Eitenauer, his shot was blocked, but he's able to hold the zone. Picked up by Mixka. Christensen with it. White throws it in. Storm touch up onside. Rydberg with speed. Gets past a hit from White. This time he's hit by Christensen. He'll have to dump it in. Puck loose out in front. Push to the corner there by Christensen. As this one's deflected up out of play. I don't believe that was deflected either, so that one will come out of the zone. Sin sends it into the Storm zone. 10 minutes gone here in the third. Daniels pressured. It's Patterson now in the corner. He'll reverse. No one there for the Storm. Poplinski will chase after it now, though. And Wheeler chases after it. Wheeler tried to get it past Thole, but Thole stood up and made a nice play to get it to center. Poplinski into the corner. Thole is there. He takes a hit from Wheeler. Estelle goes cross ice. Patterson. Now for Poplinski down the middle. Him and Wheeler kind of ran into each other as Wheeler gets sideswiped. In on goal. Olsen had it sitting right behind him. And it was picked up. Now Miska. Miska pressured. He throws one cross ice. Picked up by Legger. Legger has Welch with him. He tries to get it to him. Nice play there by Poplinski to break it up. Now Patterson tried to go to Dodge. Dodge pushes it forward. Youngbauer after it. Comes out center ice. Jensen. Now Patterson. Back for Jensen. Portner chipped one off the wall. Youngbauer was there to break it up. Now Legger. Taken away by Portner. Portner makes a move. He's got Dodge with him. Good at the line. He spins. Fires one cross ice for Jensen. Jensen winds, fires. Stave Olsen. Rebound loose. Still loose. Olsen falls on it. Whistle blown. Now there's a big skirmish in front of the net as Dodge is taken down hard. Expect some penalties here. I could definitely see one on each, but it looks like, trying to see what number there, Youngbauer definitely should get an extra one here. He wrapped up Dodge and dumped him. As Youngbauer tries to retreat to the bench, having more officials, or more words with the officials. See what they call here.
Yeah, it looked like Dodge kind of got in it with Olsen there, the Dragons goaltender, and kind of just fed off of him, and Dodge kind of looked like he got body slammed from up top here. But yeah, like you said, you'd like to think that the Dragons are going to get an extra one here, but we'll find out here in just a sec.
I think it should be 2 Dragons and 1 Storm. I mean, Dodge definitely got in there and kind of chipped at the goalie, but there was a lot of pushing and shoving. And then out of the pile, Youngbauer just grabbed Dodge and dropped him.
As you would figure here, the third period by far being the slowest out of the 3 here in this game. It's the first and second. Kind of a nice pace to them going back and forth, but third period here been lots of whistles kind of all over the place here, but nevertheless we got a little over 5 minutes to go here in the third. The Storm still up by 3.
I've yet to see anybody other than Youngbauer and Dodge escorted to the box, so probably go 5-on-5 here with 2 coincidental minors for roughing or unsportsmanlike or however you want to call it. Crowd to their feet. 5:09 to go. The Dragons draw an additional penalty. So there'll be a power play for the Storm. Faceoff should be in the zone because they do have a power play coming out of this. Could be outside of the zone here, as long as that coincidentals came before, which in that case would result in a neutral zone draw. So Storm come away with a power play. They still sort this out. So White hit the net off, so the faceoff comes out of the zone. That's the call. So power play here for the Storm. So White tries to push one forward. It's played by Hogg. He wraps it around the length of the ice. Christensen carries with speed. He pushes it forward, kind of had it deflected away. Comes out to center ice. We'll get an offsides call here. 30 seconds gone in the power play. So Youngbauer and Dodge for coincidentals. You hear in the call there, Olsen, the goaltender, picking up an additional penalty there. So that's what gives the Storm the power play. Portner, cross, Eitenauer, shot loose out in front. Wheeler chased after it, was met by plenty of Dragons there in front of Olsen. Nice chance there for Eitenauer. He's had a few of those kind of one-timers on the back door. Hasn't been able to connect on one yet. That was their best chance. 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the game. The Storm having some power play struggles really all year. At this point, it's not even about scoring a goal here. It's getting 2 minutes to try to control the rest of this game. As Pakla moves for Portner. Portner for Jensen. Eitenauer one more time. He'll walk, fires, loose out in front. Comes down the length of the ice. Young will play it for the Storm. They give it to Jensen. Jensen walks, makes a couple of moves. He's got pressure now from behind. Gets it into the corner. Rydberg tries to clear. Held by Eitenauer. This time held again by Eitenauer. Now Jensen for Portner. Patiently up for Jensen. Eitenauer, he looks. Kind of fanned on the pass, he'll have to reverse. Has it knocked away by Lindblom, and Jensen to center ice. 15 seconds to go on the man advantage. As that one gets tangled up with Young. Puck loose, side of the net. Still loose, they jab at it. And Portner picks it up. Portner now with speed. Cuts to the middle. Tries to make a move. Had it taken away by Sin as Eitenauer. Fanned on the shot. Sent in. For Sin, he's got it. He skates to the blue. Loses it to Patterson, who goes off the glass. But no one there for the Storm. This one in on goal, deflected by Young, out of play. 2:40 to go in the third.
For the Storm here, I mean, just all you gotta do here is you do not need another goal here to win this game. Just kind of keep your composures. No need in taking a dumb penalty here with just under 3 minutes to go.
Timeout Dragons. 2:40 down by 3. Expect them to try to draw something up here. Try to get Olsen out of the net and onto the bench for an extra attacker. If I'm on the Storm bench up by 3, I have no problem sending it at the empty net. If you miss it, icing, it's fine. You don't have to worry about only being up 1 and giving an offensive zone draw. You've got plenty of time on your side with a good lead. So if they pull Olsen, expect the Storm to just be taking shots at the empty cage. White set to draw for the Storm. He'll face off with Welch. Olsen starting the face off here with the net empty. Face off held there by Young. Puck loose out in front. Storm able to clear. Youngbauer gets it across for Welch. Welch had his pass deflected. Lindblom sends it in. Patterson. Tell sends one on the wall. Rydberg switches with, looks like Youngbauer. Gets it to Christensen. Christensen, center ice, net empty. Hits the red line, sends one in. Save made by Rydberg. That was headed for the net as Christensen pressures now. Rydberg there for the Dragons. Youngbauer dropped it down for Lindblom. Lindblom, Christensen without a stick makes a block. Legger, the side of the net, throws one on goal. So Storm now try to clear. Not able to. Christensen without a stick gets enough pressure for Rydberg to have to backtrack. Arndt now with it. Arndt for Portner. Portner, if he can get a stick on it, not quite able to. 1:20 to go. Welch taken away. Portner. Portner's got Dodge on the far side. Dodge, net empty. Pressured by Rydberg. Rydberg stopped 2 empty netters, but they get it to Portner. Just goes wide, net comes off. Should be an offensive zone draw here for the Storm. Dragon ran into the net, so Olsen will be forced to go back in.
Yeah, Storm with a couple cracks at that empty net, but not able to put one home yet. But 1:05 to go. They do not need to score a goal here to win this game, so.
Yeah, no, Landon, this is something you don't see too often.
The goalie not in net.
Defensive zone draw, and they're still leaving the goalie on the bench. So the Storm really essentially can just push it forward. But it pays off for the Dragons. They win the draw as Rydberg again knocks it down. He's pressured. Sent one for Welch. Rydberg now into the corner, chases after it. Into the corner, 45 seconds to go. Dodge off the wall. This is going to be icing against the Storm. Unless Dodge can get there, he won't be able to, and he's hit hard after the whistle by Sin. Face off, push towards the goal. Young steered it into the corner. They fight for it now behind the net. Loose puck. Kick save, Young. Dodge with it. He tries to go off the glass. Rydberg holds. Rydberg chips it past Dodge. Taken away Pakla. Off the wall. Picked up by Rydberg. 15 seconds to go. Dodge delivers a hit to Rydberg. 5 seconds to go, 3 seconds to go. The celebration's on here at Arena East as Sauk Rapids defeats Pine City 6-3, advancing in the playoffs. They'll face Little Falls on Tuesday night in Little Falls. Tough battle here as Dragons seasons comes to an end. Started off all Sauk Rapids, came into the second period with a 4-1 lead. Dragons were able to answer with a couple, but it was all Storm the rest of the way, led by Portner. It is going to be the last home game here for the Storm the rest of the way, unless they can get some help from number 10 seed Becker Big Lake, who they would have to meet in the section championship, which again at that point is at a neutral site. So again, almost guaranteed to be the last home game here for the Storm. And they make it a good one, put on a show for the home crowd the last two games. They beat the 5 seed River Lakes here on Thursday night. And they won that game 6-2. Felt they got a little bit disrespected in the seeding. They've beaten the 4 seed this year once already, and the 5, who they just kind of whooped up on the other night. So they weren't too happy getting that 8 seed, but they go out and prove that they've got a good team here and something good brewing. So the Storm win 6-3. Appreciate everybody tuning in. That'll do it. Have a nice night, folks.